Hello, my name is Roy Childs, and this video is for people who've been asked to complete some reasoning tests. There are many kinds of such tests available, the most common being verbal, numerical and abstract reasoning. You may have been asked to complete just one or more of these, but no matter which you have been asked to complete, the process of preparation is the same. This video is to help you understand what to expect and how to prepare so that you can do your best. So let me begin by explaining what these tests measure. At their core, they allow you to demonstrate how well you can process and make sense of information of various kinds, using words or numbers or patterns. This is a critical skill in today's world, since we're bombarded by vast amounts of such information every day. Demonstrating that you are able to process and understand and interpret what is being presented quickly and efficiently is an important component of many jobs and activities. These tests are your opportunity to show how effective you are at this kind of mental processing, and therefore they help to demonstrate how you or people generally think. Now, like any performance task, like running this marathon, you should train leading up to the event and then warm up just before you start. It can also be useful to know the route. So to help you with this, you may have been sent some tutorial tests which give you sample items to try, which then let you know which you get right and wrong and also explain the rationale. If you haven't been sent a link to complete such tests, you will find plenty of samples online. In getting yourself to the starting line, you want to make sure that you are well rested and likely to be at your most alert. And if you're completing the test remotely, make sure that you have a quiet space, that you will not be interrupted, and that you have everything that you need: your glasses, rough paper, your phone switched off, and make sure that you won't need a comfort break during the testing time. Also recognize that you need to add some time to the stated testing time to give yourself an opportunity to read the instructions carefully and to work through any examples and practice items before you start the timed part of the test itself. You also need to be clear about your strategy in taking the tests. Otherwise, you could come a cropper. So, when you have the tests up on screen, recognize how the first part, the instructions and the examples, are untimed. So make sure you read those carefully. However, once you click to start the test, the timer will begin, and you must approach it to get the best balance between speed and accuracy. This is different for each individual, but bear in mind that you cannot get a high score if you go too slowly. However, you should also not go so fast that you make unnecessary mistakes. And you're not necessarily expected to finish all the items in the test. At the end, you also need to remember to submit your answer when the test is finished. So what happens next after you've completed the tests? This will be determined by the person who asked you to complete them in the first place. But it is usual for you to read some feedback, whether that is face-to-face, or by phone, or by Zoom, or in writing. However you get this feedback, please do bear in mind that in line with good practice, the tests should only ever form part of a more general assessment. Any other information that you have provided would then be integrated to produce a more rounded picture. But if you want to know any more about what happens next, we suggest that you contact your administrator. So thank you for listening, and I hope this has helped you to understand what is expected of you and how to prepare. I suggest that you start your training as soon as you can, and it just remains for me to wish you good luck. Goodbye.